He said, "Hey CJ, not gonna lie, you looking kind of pregnant." What's going on YouTube? It's your boy C Dot, and today I have not only a special video for you guys, but an insight on how I got in the gym and the story behind it. On how I got this beautiful Greek god of a fucking body. So, disclaimer, I've actually always been relatively fit. I was an athlete basically my entire life. I was a multi-athlete in high school. I did football all 4 years. Track for 3 years. I did tennis I attempted to do tennis, but what happened was COVID got in the way, so I wasn't able to actually give it a full year. And I did wrestling for 1 year. If you wrestled in any it don't matter, high school, pre-high school, college, if you wrestled, you know if you're overweight, what you gotta go through to get in your weight class. You know, if you know, you know. That's the end of that. But I've always been relatively fit. But over the course of COVID, the gyms being shut down and everything like that, I actually haven't been able to take my diet fully seriously. I was lean, but I had zero muscle mass, I had zero muscle density. So I was just skin and bones with no muscle. I was like fit with no muscle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, a great term to use is actually skinny fat. I've got skinny fat, and then I wanted to bulk up because it was winter outside. Ended up taking the bulk a little bit too far and getting to the heaviest I've ever been at 165 pounds. At 5 foot and 4 inches, sitting at 163 pounds is not a pretty look. You might think 163, you're like, oh, that's not bad. 163, 165, that's not bad. But think about it. I am 5'4". It's not gonna sit right over here, right? Your average 5'8" and up people, yeah, that's gonna sit right with them. It's not gonna sit right with me. So I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you guys and say, oh, I got my heart broke, so that got me in the damn gym. That did end up playing a part, but it's not the overall reason why I got in the gym. The first reason why I got in the gym is because I just didn't like my body at one point, so I started taking my diet and training seriously. Ended up looking funny, bulked up, and then one day I was at the gym. I was working out with my boy. I'm not gonna name drop, but he knows exactly who the hell you are. So when you see this video, if you see this video, fuck you. I'm joking. All love, bro. But I took my shirt off. He looked at me dead in my face and he said, "Hey CJ, not gonna lie, you looking kind of pregnant." And I laughed it off, but he said but the look on his face was like, he is dead serious. He is dead serious. That hurt my soul so bad, to the point where it was like, you know what? Fuck you. Watch this. But prior to that, I was already doing like a 75 hard challenge. If you guys know, you know. But if you don't, I'm gonna explain it. So the rules are, you read about 10 pages of an entrepreneurship book. You work out twice a day, 60 minutes, 1 outside, 1 inside. So 1 in the gym, 1 outside. The third one is you gotta track your progress. Every day you gotta take a picture in the mirror. The fourth one is you cannot have a cheat meal. You cannot break your diet whatsoever. And the fifth one is where the hardest one is where any one of those 75 days, if you break that rule, if you break any of these rules, or you don't apply by the challenges, you have to start over. That's where the challenge actually kicks in. Because it's easy to read 10 pages a day, or work out twice a day, not break your diet. But when you're doing it, it's like, oh shit, it's been like 2 months now. It's been like 3 weeks now, a month and a half. This shit gets really difficult mentally. So I was doing that, and then that was like the icing on the cake for me to be like, you know what? luckily for me, since I've already had a year worth of experience of working out, I just kind of lost my way along the way. And the reason why I lost my way along the way was because during 2021, I had a business. I'm not even gonna get into it, because yes, I was one of them Forex niggas. I deeply regret that so bad. I don't regret what I retained from it, because I got to learn and met a lot of good people. But the ROI and the... Bro, I'm not getting into that. That's a story for another time. If y'all want me to talk about it, I will. Drop in the comments. I will talk about it. But yes, I was one of them Forex niggas, bro. And then at the time, I was in a relationship. And then I was working at Amazon. So I had a job, had a business, and I had a girl. And I just got my car. So, and I was working out. So everything was pretty much doing good for me around this time, right? To the average society, you can't that kind of lifestyle you have right there, you can't complain. You have a business that could potentially make you X amount of money when you play your cards right. You have a job, job, stable income, just got a car, and then you have a girl, right? And then later on during that year, lost the job, left the business, 'cause I realized the shit. Yeah, I realized some things about it. Got my first heartbreak. So then now I'm broke, but all I had to my name was a gym membership. That's all I had to me was a gym membership. So technically, that's when everything started for me. Once I lost everything, I sat there and I said, "No, what? I'm gonna go to the gym, get my damn got it." I'll say, cause I lost my job like a little bit after Christmas. I think it was December 26th, if I'm not too sure on the date. It was right after Christmas. So I pretty much had to hustle for bills. I was scraping for fucking bills. So I used to be a fat sneakerhead. I used to have Jordans and everything, or at least try to get my shoe collection up to par. With to try to catch up with my brother, of course. But then eventually, shit hit the fan. Couldn't buy shoes, had to sell them just so I could pay my bills. I got my car shit to worry about, and my car, it's a Honda, but it's a V6, and at the time gas wasn't that bad, but I live in California, so when you're not working and you have a V6 car and you eat healthy, it adds up. So I had to make ends meet by selling my fucking shoes. Which sucked, by the way, because I really do miss those pairs of shoes. If it wasn't for that, I would still have them. But anyway, that's off topic, very off topic. So eventually I got a job at Crunch Fitness at a gym. So now I have a free membership. One payment I don't have to worry about. Have a free membership, so every time after work, or depending on the schedule, before work, after work, I much preferred after work. After work, I could go work out for free. And the best part, my gym sold energy drinks. It's a dub. And you know what's funny too? Matter of fact, after my breakup, I didn't know what pre-workout was. After my breakup, I really didn't know what pre-workout was. I was going strictly because I was pissed off for a long time. And then I did the challenge. And then my boy said I was overweight. I looked pregnant. So then I was going all that for a long time until I started taking C4. And that was like a lot for me at the time. But now I'm taking like 2 scoops of total water. I need fucking help. Anyway, I got a job. But everything's going on track. I got a job. My social media is doing good. This is when my TikTok was actually somewhat blowing up, especially during the summer. Time goes by, and I do realize that, yes, I have a job, I have a car, my life is doing good, but right here, it was nothing here. Like, nothing. I didn't find myself whatsoever, because the worst part about losing everything that you valued at one point you tend to lose you tend to lose your self-value. Once I got over the things I've lost, it was very difficult to get my self-value back. So I took a trip to, it was sometime in August. I took a trip to Houston by my damn self. How old was I then? I was 20. I was still 20. I'm still M20. The hell. I took a trip to Houston by my damn self. Thank you, Ma Dukes, for helping me out, because that was an expensive trip. But I went to Houston by my damn self just because I wanted to get away. I highly recommend you doing that. I don't care if you went to, you don't have to go to Houston, but you could go to like a city that's like a couple hour drives away. But just get away and go somewhere by yourself. Highly recommend it. I went there by myself, not only to visit Alpha Land, Corrupted Strength, to meet some influencers, which I did fortunately meet a couple. I did fortunately meet a couple influencers and people that I do watch. But I went out there solely to fix this. Because at one point I decided that, you know, nothing else matters in life. I don't care how things are going well for me. I don't care. I have X amount of followers. I'm X amount of views right now. I have an amazing physique. I have a job that I enjoy because I ain't really doing shit. And I'm getting by on bills. I have a car, I have a great group of friends. All that shit don't mean nothing if you're fucked up here. All that shit don't mean anything. So I went out there and all I had to do was fucking think. All I had time for was thinking. But other than that, all I had time for was the gym. Came back, because Houston weather is so fucking weird. Especially in the summer, during that rainy period, like during August, during that time, it's so fucking weird. It's like, I don't know. I came back, showered, and just sat there and thought. And that's when I came to a realization that if anything I do in life does not provide me mental peace, it has to go. I don't give a fuck who it is. And the sad thing is, once I adopted that, it's been really hard to get out of that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good I still have it. But like, at any minor inconvenience, it's a fucking headache. I don't want a headache. Bye. That ruins a lot of potential great relationships, friendships, family opportunities, is because of it gave me a headache. I didn't like it. Bye. Who fucking cares? I'm 20. I'm 19. I'm 20 years old. Bye. I didn't care. When you develop that, it's so difficult to get out of that shit. So be careful. Don't do what I did. Just be careful. But I still highly recommend you finding your self-value, finding your self-love, and go take a trip by your damn self to figure yourself out. Because a lot of people look at gym rats and just think we're fucking meatheads. There are some meatheads out there, but a lot of us gym rats have a story. And we have no one to express that story to. And the only thing that actually listens is the damn weight. When we're there screaming our fucking hearts out, screaming our damn tonsils away and shit. A lot of gym rats have a story. Me, my story on how the gym changed my life. It was a domino effect of everything, where I had no choice but to rely on the one thing that provided me some kind of clarity, some kind of therapy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I've had people in my corner, but the people in your corner, maybe they're like, yeah, they're listening, they're hearing you out, but at the end of the day, once I said, it don't mean shit if you don't feel right within yourself. Lost myself in the process. Things were getting back on track. And then the icing on the cake, regardless of me doing the 75 hard challenge, because that was a kickstart. But the icing on the cake was my boy looking me dead in my damn face and said, not gonna lie, bro. you look pregnant. Dead in my face, with a straight face too. Said that, and I have never been the same since. Never been the same since. So, if I could do it, if I was able to turn someone who was depressed, lost their way, didn't know, just didn't know how to go about life anymore, into something so positive, someone who actually influenced some people who are chasing social media. Look what I'm doing now, bro. Like, I've turned something I turned what all I had left to my life. Now the gym is my life. As you can see, the raw gear fucking did the sweater. Like, now this is my life. And I love what I do. You see how, look at every bright thing in a dark tunnel. It may be a dark tunnel, but it's some kind of light somewhere. You have to look for it. I had to lose everything for me to figure that out. Keep in mind, you may have, for you to really go through the storm, you may really have to sit there and figure out, like, which way is the sunlight, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on? And you're mad at the world. You're like, what the fuck? Why me? Why is, like, I did nothing wrong? God, stop sending me these battles. I'm not your strongest soldier. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. Sit there. If you're going through hell, God damn it, keep going. I don't fucking care.
Write that down, write that down!
Eventually that sunlight that was for you, that you found your way, may be the way that you can pave way to be that sunlight for others.
Write that down, write that down!
But that's my story. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and comment what you guys want to see. And sorry I have been really lackey on uploading. I have a very, very busy work schedule. But I'm trying. But see you guys in the next video.